Hey, welcome. And now we can create a reusable function in order to enable vendors being able to pick store image from either their gallery or camera. Okay. Now to do this, within the vendor folder or directory, we can create a new folder and we can call this controllers. Basically, the controllers folder is where we're going to be creating most of our logics or functionalities. And within the controllers folder, we can then create a new file and we can call this file vendor underscore registration, or we can just call this register controller vendor.dot. And now the first step is to create a class. And really, we do not need to call this auth because the user has been successfully signed in and the user has been successfully registered, right? We only just want to get more information about the user. So we can call this vendor controller. Okay, great. And for now, we only want to create a reusable function in order to enable users being able to pick store image from either their gallery and camera. In the future, we are going to be able to store the datas. But for now, we can just create a reusable function. And we can call this function pick, pick store image. And over here, we are going to pass in a variable which we are going to call source. And in the future, whenever we call this pick store image, we then have to pass the value to this variable. And also, we can specify it is a type of image source, which is basically referring to how we want to pick the image. That is, if we are picking from the gallery or camera. And now the next step is to create a variable to store the image picker package. And we can just go ahead and say it is a type of image picker and we can call this underscore image picker. Great. And it's going to be equal to the image picker package. I've done this before and you've seen this before. I'm basically doing it again for the sake of mastering. Okay, great. And it's going to take some time to open the gallery or the camera and we have to await this, and in order to use the await we have to use the async over here. Great. And now we can say await underscore image picker then dot pick image, and it is asking for the source and it has automatically passed the source. And also we can store the result in a variable, and this is a type of something known as s-file, and we can call this underscore s-file. Great. And also we can say it can be nor. Sounds cool. And the last step is to check. Over here we can then say if underscore file file is not equal to null, it means the user has successfully picked an image. Then we want to return await then underscore file dot read as bytes. Else, if the user goes into the gallery and and changes his mind to not pick an image, then we want to print a test to ourselves to say no image selected. Okay, And this is basically it. We can just add a comment. We can say function function to pick store image. Okay, and over here can say function to pick store image, and yeah, looks good. And this is basically it. And in the next lecture, we should be able to call this function.